Hello all and welcome to the weekly wrap. So just kicking off, one of the first things that took focus at the start of the week was of course the negotiations between Greece and the EU. So the newly elected Greek PM Tsipras and the Greek Finance Minister Varoufakis, they did a tour of Europe meeting with various financial heads of states, trying to negotiate some sort of agreement in order to extend finance for Greece and help the Syriza party fulfill their mandate. But just in terms of how things actually went this week, it maybe wasn't perhaps the best week for Syriza. So we did see the ECB draw a particularly hard line on Greece by removing the waiver for Greek bonds to be used as collateral in order to obtain short-term liquidity. Although we did see the ECB extend the ELA to Greece, so it was a bit of a positive for Greek banks. All in all, there's two sides of the EU and the Greece do very much remain particularly far apart, so there's still a lot of work to be done there, and it's very much going to be a key focus as we do move throughout the coming weeks. So elsewhere, in terms of central banks, the RBA, they kicked off the week by cutting their rate by 25 basis points. So this was against the median expectations, so immediately we did see some downside go through in Aussie dollar. However, the Antipodean currency was granted some reprieve as WTI crude futures did post somewhat of a modest recovery throughout the week this week. But just in terms of other central banks, you see the PBOC cuts their RRR rates by 50 basis points. So although the timing of this was unexpected, the actual fact that it took place really wasn't too much of a surprise. This has been something that analysts have been calling for a while, and even though that has happened now, analysts are still calling for further easing. And just in terms of the cut itself, this was primarily done as in terms of boosting liquidity heading into the Lunar New Year, which is due in the next few weeks. And elsewhere, another week, another Danish rate cut, so they cut their rates further into negative territory this week, as well as doing their best to maintain that euro crown peg. So then finally from the data slate, the main event this week was of course that NFP reading. So a very, very strong report here from the US, who saw a beat on the headline, saw an upward revision, a strong 2-month net, as well as some really promising wage growth pickup as well there. So very much, just in terms of implications, very much just leaving the possibility of June rate lift-off on the table for the Fed, for now at least. So that's all from me, and I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend.